This is CBB Today. I'm Spencer Ostroff, and we are back with another video. In this video, we're just gonna recap the game, the Arizona-Kansas game, because that was crazy. There was a lot that unfolded, and it started before the game even got underway. Obviously, we all saw Darren Peterson did not play. He had the flu, or flu-like symptoms. It was 10 minutes before the game started. It was very similar to the Christian Anderson news from last week, like right before the game he didn't play or got ruled out. I wish Peterson played. I think they still would have won, but you want to see them at their best. You want to see, two of the premier programs in college basketball play at full strength. Obviously, Darren Peterson is one of the best players in the country. He's one of the best freshmen we've ever seen. So obviously you want to see him play. I am so done with the whole saga. Like, I have defended him nonstop. Like I said, I think he's the number one pick. I think he's the best freshman in the country. But look, eventually this has to stop. This has to stop. It cannot keep happening. Obviously, there was also, look on Twitter if you didn't see it, there's a tweet that went viral that apparently him and Self weren't seeing eye to eye about the whole situation. And Self was like, if you're not going to give 100%, just sit out. Just don't play. And he was like, all right, I'm not playing then. So look, obviously we don't know the full story with that, but it's definitely something to keep an eye on. It's just an ongoing saga. People think his agent has something to do with it. Whatever. I don't want to talk about that anymore. I want to talk about the game because that was a very fun game. Obviously, Arizona is undefeated no more. They are now 23-1, and Kansas is on a little bit of a heater. I think they've won their last 8. Even without Peterson, they look really good. And I said it in my AP poll reaction, like, they look like a legit national championship contender. Obviously, their perimeter is like, let's not even include Peterson in this conversation since he didn't play tonight. Melvin Council and Trey White are two very good guards, like very good guards. Down low, like Bryson Tiller can stretch the floor. He had 14 of their first 22 points, and then Floyd Badunga is just like a force to be reckoned with. It's amazing his story, how he started playing at, I forget what age, but moved to Indiana. He had 23 points, 10 rebounds, 3 blocks. Shot 8 for 11. He's so efficient. I think he shoots 70% from the field. He shot 80% from the field in high school, they said. He's great, and he is a great defender. He made some big plays down the stretch, and he's great. McDowell stepped up. Amarco Jackson he only had 4 points, shot 2 for 5 off the bench, but gave them some good minutes. They relied on their bench or on their starters a lot. So, look, big win for Kansas. I said how they can play their way into being a 2 seed, and this was step 1. So, yeah, Arizona definitely went ice cold down the stretch. They, even when they cut it to 1, they did not deserve to win that game. When Brain Burries hit that 3, they didn't deserve to win. They had no business winning it. Brain Burries did play great, though. 25 points, 9 for 18. If it wasn't for him, they probably would have lost by double digits because Koa Pete struggled. He shot 2 for 11, and Jane Bradley shot 2 for 8 and only had 6 points. Someone who we need to talk about, Mo Krivas. Beast, one of the most underrated players in the country. He had 14 points, 15 rebounds, and 7 blocks on 7 for 13 shooting and gave them 31 minutes. That is good, I'll say. That's good, and I know, Arizona fans were really upset when Henry Vasar left for UNC. Tommy Lloyd knew it was okay to let him leave because they had Mo Krivas lurking, coming back from injury, and he's having a massive junior year. Could potentially be a first-round NBA draft pick. Yeah, Karchenkov struggled from the field, but, he played good defense. He made some nice plays down the stretch. I'm not worried about Arizona. I don't think anyone is. You go to Allen Fieldhouse, they haven't lost on a Monday night there on a big Monday since 2001. I don't know. If you're worried about them, I think you're just freaking out for no reason. There's not much to be worried about. They're 23-1. They lost at what people say is the hardest place to play in the country. And yeah, I saw Nick Bateman, shout out Nick Bateman on Twitter. He posted this thing of the top 5 lineups in college basketball, and there were some interesting ones. UConn's was up there, but without solo ball with Jalen Stewart in it, and then Kansas was up there without Darren Peterson. So, look, I'm not saying if Darren Peterson played, Kansas would have lost. I'm just saying, like, this Kansas team, people think without Darren Peterson, they're not, like, they can still do damage. They are still very good. Melvin Council steps up big time. He didn't have the most efficient day. He shot, whoa. Okay, I didn't realize it was that inefficient. He shot 6 for 25, 23 points, but, like, I mean, they won, so it's fine. That's crazy. I didn't realize he took 25 shots, but yeah, I mean, look, we got to see what happens with Darren Peterson. We got to see if he comes back. Like, if he's going to come back, we got to see if he's going to string together 3 or 4 games. I feel like we haven't seen that. And then, yeah, just if I'm Bill Self, I'm telling Badu, like, keep doing what you're doing. Melvin, keep doing what you're doing. Trey White, like, keep doing your role. Like, this Kansas team can do damage. They're a legit national championship contender. And Arizona will be just fine. If you're an Arizona fan, do not worry. Do not panic. You will be just fine. You're still going to be the 1 seed out west. I promise. I guarantee you will be the 1 seed out west. So, yeah, that'll wrap it up. I'm glad we were able to recap this game tonight because I was not trying to wake up really early tomorrow and do it. So I'm glad this game didn't end too late. That was a lot of fun. I'm glad that was on a Monday night and it wasn't packed into a Saturday slate or a Super Tuesday slate, like a standalone top 10 matchup in the Big 12. What more can you ask for? So I hope you guys enjoyed the game. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like these types of videos, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and I will see you guys next time. CBB Today. Peace.